So today we're going to be going into the substitution command, also known in other editors as the find and replace. Now when you need to use this feature, it's going to be super important to know this one. So in order to find and replace this perfect variable name that I have here, I'm going to do a :s, I'm going to do a /, I'm going to start typing the word that I want to find, and you'll notice as I type it, it's going to start highlighting the word that I want to do. And also make sure you're in front of the word that you want to start finding and replacing in the document. So I'm going to / type in the word, then I'm going to type in the word I want to replace it with. After that, I give it a /. This is where you're going to be giving it some options for the command itself. Now we got the G command, we got the C command, and we got the number of lines that we want to sort of do the find and replace with. If I just quickly enter the number of lines I want to do the find and replace on, you're going to notice before I even enter the command, it's going to start highlighting what I'm going to be replacing. Now, if I put the G flag into here and I did a G and then the number of lines that I wanted to replace, you'll notice that it's going to now replace all of those instances on the line. So the G is called the global flag, and the global flag will allow you to place all the instances on that line. And the next flag you're going to need to know is the C flag. So what the C flag is going to do is going to give me the ability to change as I do the find and replace here. So first, let's do the find and replace just with a number of lines. So I did the find and replace. It returned these two lines, pat into the key. Not super useful. If I do a :Q, pop up that menu again, I'm going to replace the G inside of there. Do that command again, and you'll notice the variable was properly replaced for each instance. Now, if I did the same thing with the C command, you'll notice that as I press enter to execute it, there's going to be like a little prompt pop up in the bottom command section. And this is going to allow you to walk through each instance of the find and just kind of choose if you want to replace it or not. So if I wanted to replace this, I would click yes or Y for yes. And if I wanted to skip this, I can do no, and then maybe I'll do another yes for this one, and then that's it. So important to note for the syntax, :s, /, the word you want to find, the word you want to replace, thank you hard time, and then the global flag, and then you can use the global flag, the choose flag if you want to choose as you find and replace, and then you enter the number of lines you're going to be executing the find and replace on. So you could execute it on the whole document if you wanted to. You could like start at the top, you can run the command again. I'm just going to show you my quick way of doing this. So if I jump to the word that I want to find and replace and I press the star key over the word, it's going to enter that word into Vim search command. So I can press N and Shift N to sort of jump between them. So for some reason, after I put something into Vim search command and I do :s/, you'll notice as soon as I do the /, the word is already highlighted. So I don't even have to type that first word anymore. I can just quickly type the word I want to replace. I can do a G, and I'll just do the next 4 lines, and boom, already done. And I didn't even have to type the word when I did the first instance of that /. And that's the find and replace command in hopefully a nutshell.